Okay. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and if this is your first time stopping by, you're welcome by the Veggie Fam. Also, if you would like to see more videos like this one, once of course you get through it, or if you just want to subscribe now, don't forget to do so. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell next to it so you'll be notified every time a new video goes up, which is every Wednesday, once a week. Sometimes it gets pushed to Thursday, but you know, it's just stuff happens, right? So, anywho, by the way, someone told me not to say anywho because it doesn't fit me, and I'm like, what? How does anywho not fit? But anywho, today we're gonna be making, as you saw in the title already, is a protein bowl, because where do we get our protein, right? I was actually, last time I did a live stream, I was asked by a couple of you guys to share a high protein meal or dish, and this is definitely it. I've been hitting the gym super hard lately, and this is like one of my go-to dishes because it's so high in protein. So before we get into the video, I wanted to talk to you guys about today's video sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Ana Luisa. It is a jewelry company based in New York. This is the little jewelry box it comes in. It's so beautiful. I love it. And then you get this beautiful little velvety packages where your jewelry is actually set in. And as you can see, the necklace set that I'm wearing right now is from them. Also the bracelet, which I really like. And to be honest, I've never been a gold person or really much of a jewelry person to begin with, but I gotta say that I think I've been turned into a gold lover and just a jewelry lover in general, because you guys know that I usually wear like little bead jewelry and stuff, but I am loving this company's jewelry. And they also sent me this little blue number that goes with the bracelet, and it has this little tag. So cute, and it has like a little pearl. Adorable. It's just all so cute. These are gold plated, and of course I have snagged you guys a discount code, $10 off your purchase. The link will be down below with all the good stuff, information and all that. Also, this will be perfect for a gift for a mother, a sister, a daughter, a friend, whoever, a girlfriend, a wife. And the prices are really affordable in my opinion, so go ahead and give them a look-see. So let's get veggie. So the most important thing about this dish and how I make this work for me all the time, especially when I'm very busy, is by prepping a couple of these ingredients first. I like to make my quinoa ahead of time, and I pretty much make quinoa once a week, and I like to keep it in a little Tupperware in the fridge, and my quinoa will last pretty much all week, and I can use that for my protein bowls and for any kind of bowls that I would want to eat, like just as a quick fix. Also, another thing that I like to prep ahead of time is my lentil beans. I like to have also my lentil beans ready to go, and I usually do lentils probably like twice a week. I don't feel too good with like eating a batch of cooked beans for the entire week, so I'll do like 2 batches. Instead, I like to do my sweet potatoes as I'm gonna eat them. Sometimes I'll do potatoes, regular white potatoes instead, as I'm gonna eat them, my kale and my sausage and my tahini sauce or any kind of dressing that I'm gonna use into this dish as I'm gonna eat it. So there's only 2 things that we're gonna have to cook, and the first thing that I'm gonna be cooking up is half of one of these feud roll sausages, and I like to use the applewood sausage a lot. I just feel like it has a good flavor, and the chipotle I like to use for other dishes that I want to add a little spice to, but this one keeps it kind of neutral. Whenever you use the chipotle, I feel like it kind of takes over the dish, and that's not what I want for this. So this I have this on a high heat, and I'm basically all I'm doing is heating it up and browning it a little. So these should be browned already. Just a little browning. I'm not looking for anything major, just a little. Again, this is a super fast, kind of like in a rush kind of recipe. So these are ready to come out. They're nice and browned on both sides, as you can see. And I'm just going to place these to the side. And we're going to toss in some kale. This is about probably like 3 cups of kale. And then we're going to add just a little bit of water, just so it can wilt a little bit. Look at all that steam. Get yourself a facial. Just cook some kale. And into this, as it's kind of like sauteing a little here, I like to add some garlic powder and my secret ingredient to make it delicious and have my kids devour this is some sesame oil. And my 10-year-old son, Jaden, loves kale with sesame oil. He always says to me, Mom, how do you manage to make kale taste so good? It's a sesame oil. It just gives it kind of like a little Asian flavor to it, a little takeout taste. And you could, of course, sprinkle a little bit of salt on here. I prefer not to because we're going to dress the rest of the bowl. But you definitely can add a little salt. And it's nice and shiny and wilted and ready to go. You can wilt this as much as you like, but I just like to keep it so when it gets nice and bright and green, and it just kind of like. So we're just gonna start adding stuff to our bowl here. Bowl, dish. I don't know. Is it a bowl? Is it a dish? Is it like a ginormous wide bowl? I don't know what to consider this, but we'll just call it a bowl. The plate bowl. We're putting this into our plate bowl. All right. And this is so hearty and so filling. You might even have to eat this in 2 servings. I always make this and always think to myself, oh, I'm definitely not going to be able to eat all this. This is going to be 2 servings. And then I end up eating the whole thing and feeling a little guilty. And then I remind myself, you know what? It's okay. This is all healthy stuff. It's okay. It's okay. Next, I'm adding in our quinoa. Next, I'm adding our lentils. In with our sweet potatoes. I didn't used to like sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes was never something that I enjoyed eating until recently. I actually roasted these sweet potatoes 400 degrees for about 40 minutes. But in reality, I used my air fryer, so I did it for 20 minutes. So get yourself an air fryer because it'll save you a bunch of time. And I seasoned it. I sprayed some oil and I seasoned it with a little bit of salt, pepper, cumin, onion powder, and garlic powder. So that's how I did the roasted sweet potatoes. I almost forgot the sausage. I thought hurricane season was over. Almost forgot to add our vegan sausage in there, of course. Now that our bowl is assembled, we're going to move on to making a sauce for this. So for the sauce, I'm just going to do the typical tahini dressing that you guys probably have seen a million times all over YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, and everything. I also like to use an avocado dressing, and I pretty much with avocado, I just blend up or mash up some avocado and add a little bit of water to make it a little creamy, just like I would with the tahini sauce. And then I add a little bit of onion powder, a little garlic powder, salt and pepper, and yeah, that'll be a nice dressing to add into your bowl as well. I have a couple other sauces that I like to use in these like Buddha bowl style dishes, but I'm gonna use a couple of those in my cookbook, so I didn't want to spoil it, which by the way, shameless plug, it's coming out June 3rd, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. So if you want to stay up to date with when that's going to come out and all the good stuff, I've been showing sneak peeks on Instagram, so follow me there at Veggierose. Also, if you really want to stay up to date, don't forget to go onto my website, Veggierose.com, and subscribe to the newsletter because that's where you'll be known. That's where you will know first. We've got some tahini sauce, or what is this called? Just tahini, right? Whatever, tahini. And a little bit of this goes a long way. I probably already used a little too much there. So I just did, or you should be doing, maybe like a tablespoon. I'm also going to add a little bit of soy sauce. But of course, if you don't want to do soy sauce, you can do some liquid aminos, coconut aminos, sorry. And we're just going to mix that up. And then we're also going to add some garlic. I like to just use this little mincing like cheese grater thing and just mince a little bit. This is pretty much how I mince all my garlic. So any recipe that you see of mine that says like mince garlic, I don't mince anything. There's too much work, guys. Who has time to mince garlic? And I don't like to buy the minced garlic stuff because it's just like fresh minced garlic is the best, or fresh grated garlic, I should say. So I just grated a little bit of that, about half of a garlic clove, and then I'm adding a little bit of water into the mix and moving that around just to get it a little bit smoother in consistency, because as you add things to the tahini sauce, even if it's creamy, the tahini will become kind of like a little thicker. So the water definitely helps a ton. You could also add a little bit of lemon juice into your tahini dressing. Most of the time I don't. Sometimes I do, but most of the times I don't. And here we're just gonna drizzle on some of this delicious tahini sauce over it. Of course, you can do like a little blob in the center. That's fine too. Whatever floats your boat. And I'm gonna add just a sprinkle of these hemp seeds. I love hemp seeds, you guys. Then last but not least, I'm gonna sprinkle on some pepitas, aka sunflower seeds, as Jaden would say. Why are they called pepitas and why not just sunflower seeds, right? I mean, I don't know. That's just, I don't know. And that's gonna add extra protein to your dish, both of those seeds. The lentils are packed with protein, the quinoa is packed with protein, the sausage is packed with protein, and also your sauce is packed with protein. So there you have it, a delicious protein-packed bowl. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also, don't forget to check out Ana Luisa. And thank you guys again for sponsoring this video. And I'm gonna go eat this. This is gonna be my breakfast because I haven't eaten breakfast yet. So I'm gonna go indulge. And I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.